Hey everyone, I'm Nick and I've just arrived in Abu Dhabi in the UAE. For the past 9 years, I've been living in London, working as a software engineer, most recently as a senior software engineer and team lead. About 6 months ago, I lost my job in London to redundancy, and it actually took me a while to get started and going with looking for a new job at the time, about 3 months. And I can say that I was really not a fan of the job market and the general economy and cost of living and general quality of life in the country. Now, I didn't just come here on a huge whim. I have lived here before for 13 years. As a teenager, I was brought up here, and I have, my mom lives here, my best friend lives here, so I have some resources in that sense. But in terms of monetary resources, I didn't come here with much. I had like a few £1,000s maybe, and that's it. And because I think my decision could be an interesting case study for some other people, as well as maybe myself, I thought I'd make videos about it so that all of you can follow my journey and see how it works out. The other things I'd like to talk about are to do with the misconceptions about this country. And so I just wanted to clear that up a bit and show what the lifestyle here really is, what the culture really is, and what kind of life you can expect and what kind of opportunities maybe as well. I've just arrived here 2 days ago, and I wanted to make this video for you as soon as possible, just to give you an authentic image of what this kind of move could look like, starting from the beginning. And I haven't really used these days extremely productively. I've just been catching up on sleep, getting my bearings, buying some essentials, and I'm sitting here in this hotel room that I've rented for 3 days, kind of for that purpose. So this video, I'll just kind of give you a taste of what this country is like, kind of some of the highlights of the nightlife and maybe a little bit of the culture. And hopefully in future videos, we'll get into searching for jobs, renting a car, renting a place and stuff like that. So without further ado, let's get into it.
My friend came to see me from Dubai, and we decided to do some very typical things for the UAE, which is to head to the mall, grab some food, and then hit a nice bar before getting on the road to Dubai. Abu Dhabi is a very chill and peaceful city when compared to Dubai, but still has a decent amount of life in it, which I will explore in future videos, which you'll find linked up in the corner when they're available. Parking is free and pretty abundant in malls on weekends, but not so much on weekday evenings. This is probably my favorite mall in the UAE. It's called Galleria Mall. It's very chill and has a separate section for fancy shops and the standard stuff. It also has the best gym I've ever been to, which I'll make a video about and link it here when it's up. We were starving, so we grabbed some food at one of the best sushi chains in the country called Sushi Art. After getting our fill of sushi, we decided to stroll around the mall for a bit and check out some shops. This mall has a very cool Apple store that leads directly outside, and it sits right by a canal that separates the little Man Island from the main section of Abu Dhabi. After watching the sunset, we decided to drop by my favorite bar in Abu Dhabi, located in Etihad Towers, and it's called Ray's Bar. Unfortunately, it was closed for a private event, so we went to the restaurant one level above it, which is the 63rd floor, for a drink before heading to Dubai. This place has an incredible view, and you can get a table by the window for drinks in Ray's Bar, but unfortunately the restaurant only has dining tables by the window. As you can see, the cocktail prices aren't crazy considering how luxurious this bar is. They used to be way cheaper too. 70 dirhams per cocktail is about £14.5 or $19, which is how much I'd pay at a regular bar at ground level in central London. And don't worry, my friend is having a virgin pina colada as he is driving. After grabbing our drinks, it was time to head to Dubai, which is about a 1 hour and 40-minute drive. One cool thing about this country is that most things are open very late, with a lot of things open 24/7, especially gas stations and the food and shops that are connected to said gas stations. Off the road halfway to Dubai is actually this cool place called The Last Exit, which has a Mad Max-esque thematic to it. We were there around 10 p.m. and as you can see, the food trucks are still fully functional. We didn't try to stop the food as we weren't hungry and it was getting late. Anyway, tune in to the next episode to see my first days in Dubai, and I'll see you there.